Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Love and Dating podcast. I'm your host, Niyoti Srivastav, and today we are diving into a question that I believe is at the core of every successful relationship. How does self-confidence actually attract the right partner? Now, if you have ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract the right person while others struggle, the answer is often rooted in self-confidence. But it is not just about looking in the mirror and telling yourself you are the best thing since sliced bread. No. True self-confidence comes from deep within. It's about knowing your worth, understanding your value, and carrying that energy in everything you do, including your relationships. And here is a bit of a twist I want you to think about. Self-confidence is not just about how you feel about yourself in isolation. It's also about how that confidence translates into how others perceive you. And that's what we are really going to break down today. How does the energy you put out there affect the kind of partner you attract? How does it shape your dating experience? But before we dive in, I want to share a quick story with you. This story is a real game changer for me, and I think it will resonate with many of you listening today. A few years ago, I had a friend, let's call him Aman. Aman was a good guy, smart, charming, funny and caring. But when it came to dating, he often felt like he was running into brick walls. He would meet women, but something always seemed off. They would either lose interest, or worse, end up in relationships where they weren't truly compatible. It wasn't because Aman was bad at dating. He was just, invisible. Let me explain what I mean. I remember one evening when Aman shared how he had met someone online. They had a great conversation over messages and even had a fantastic first date. But then, after the date, things fizzled out. He couldn't understand it. So I asked him, Aman, how do you feel when you are out there meeting someone new? Do you believe you deserve the best possible relationship? He paused. Honestly, Niyoti, he said, I sometimes feel like I'm lucky just to be on the date in the first place. Like I'm still not sure if I'm ready to meet someone who truly fits my life. Bingo, that was the answer. In that moment, I realized something very important about Aman's approach to dating. Despite being a great guy on paper, he didn't fully believe that he deserved the kind of relationship he desired. And because of that, his energy didn't align with his goals. He was attracting people who, deep down, did not truly believe he was worthy of a meaningful relationship either. It wasn't about how Aman looked, how he dressed, or what he said. It was about the internal message he was sending out about his self-worth. Now, I want you to take a moment to think about this. How do you see yourself when you look in the mirror? Are you confident in who you are? Do you feel worthy of love, respect, and admiration? Because here is the thing, the way you view yourself, how much you value yourself, directly impacts how others see you, and more importantly, how they treat you. When we are confident in ourselves, when we know we have something valuable to offer, we naturally give off a certain energy that others can pick up on. It's almost like an invisible aura. People are drawn to that energy, and it's not just about physical attraction, it's about emotional attraction too. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who wasn't necessarily the best looking person in the room, but something about them, maybe their posture, their smile, their presence, just captured your attention? That's the power of self-confidence. It's the confidence that says, I know who I am, I know what I am about, and I know what I deserve. When Aman started to work on his self-worth and really believe in his own value, something shifted. He stopped settling for dates with women who weren't fully aligned with his goals and values. He started walking into rooms with his head held high, and guess what? Women started responding to him differently. They could sense his change in energy. He wasn't desperate anymore. He was selective. And that shift, my friends, is what ultimately led him to the relationship he is in today. A relationship built on mutual respect, shared values, and the kind of self-confidence that attracts the right partner. Now, you might be sitting there wondering, okay, I get it, but how do I actually build this self-confidence? How do I start attracting the right partner with this kind of energy? Well, let's break it down into actionable steps. The first step is start by defining your worth. First and foremost, you need to ask yourself, what makes you unique? What are the qualities that make you stand out? Not just in dating, but in life. Maybe you are funny, maybe you are thoughtful, maybe you are great at problem solving, or maybe you are the kind of person who will go out of their way to make others feel comfortable. Whatever it is, write it down. Write down the things that make you proud of yourself and then own it. The second step is stop seeking external validation. I know it is easy to look for validation in the people around you. We all crave attention, approval, and appreciation. But here is the key. Self-confidence comes from within. If you constantly seek approval from others, you will never feel truly secure. Instead, start practicing self-acceptance and know that you don't need anyone else's validation to know you are valuable. The third one is work on personal growth. Confidence doesn't come overnight. It's built through consistent effort in all areas of your life: career, health and fitness, hobbies, emotional intelligence, and even mental health. When you improve yourself in these areas, you start feeling more secure in who you are. And guess what? That confidence naturally spills over into your dating life. The fourth step is set healthy boundaries. When you value yourself, you will stop tolerating relationships or dating situations that do not align with your values. This doesn't mean you have to be arrogant or demanding, but rather assertive. Learn to say no when something doesn't feel right. This shows that you respect your own time, energy, and emotional investment. The fifth step is embrace rejection as part of your journey. Rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is just a sign that the person or situation was not a match for you. The more you understand this, the easier it will be to bounce back from it with your head held high. Now I know this might sound like a lot to take in, and it's definitely a journey. Building self-confidence isn't something that happens overnight. It's a process. But I promise you, the results are worth it. The more confident you become in yourself, the more you will start attracting the kind of partner who truly compliments you, not just someone who fits the superficial checklist. So if you're serious about building the kind of self-confidence that will transform your dating life, I have got something exciting for you. I want to personally invite you to the Dating Right workshop. In this workshop, we will dive deeper into the specific techniques, mindset shifts, and actionable steps you can take to build your confidence, attract the right partner, and make dating an exciting and rewarding experience. If you're ready to take your dating life to the next level, don't wait any longer. Click the link in the description to register for the workshop and start your journey towards becoming the best, most confident version of yourself. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm Niyoti and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, remember, self-confidence is not about being perfect. It's about knowing that you are enough just as you are. Because remember, you deserve the love. Happy dating, guys!